day I'm hustling, 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 hustling,
It's your
hustling,
boy
hustling,
Ski.
hustling, 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 every
Welcome back to the Matrix. You're not just in the Matrix, you are the Matrix. How's it feel, Neo? And today we got ourselves a banger daily market news and analysis. So without any further ado, let's bring the action, y'all. But first, this is Win Spot ETF, bruh. It'll probably actually be approved like real deal in January of 2024. This is just structurally. Show me the charts and I will tell you the news. Real quick before we get it going. Let me just share this to the Discord because I didn't put this out to them. Real quick, make sure you guys are spamming that like button, hitting that share. Let's get this thing popping, rocking, and rolling. And you guys know the deal. Every 5,000 likes we get on here, we will send another. We'll do a free giveaway. So go ahead, like it up. Let me just put this on the Discord real quick. Oops. Put this on the Discord real quick. Let them know that we're live. And if you're not a part of the Discord, make sure you guys join that. It's free. All right. Let's get it popping. All right. Taking a look at Bitcoin. Right now. Structurally, we've been doing the same thing. We know this. We've been doing this same iteration for a while now. For the better part of a year right now. And right above me, I have the 2013 bull market, followed by the bear market, followed by the sideways and boring for 200 days, followed by the final breakout, followed by the pausing out that you saw right here, followed by the last bit of the breakout. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is where I think that we're at right now. I think that we are, in fact, continuing our retracement. How's the music, by the way? Are we too loud? Are we good? So I think that we are continuing our retracement. At a minimum, we're going to get to 38,000. We could get as high as 49,000 before back testing and basically trading sideways for 200 days again. I put it out in my private Discord that you get access to once you get a hold of once you are a Patreon member. But I put it out that I have packed my bags on my altcoins. I made one last purchase today on some altcoins that haven't really been doing altcoin things, but I believe in. So I made a pretty large purchase today. And my plan is to rotate profits from Bitcoin during this. Take profits from Bitcoin and rotate into more altcoins. And then rotate them back into probably more Bitcoin, to be honest. Maybe some USDT, waiting for this moment right here. But ultimately, I think that we are going to backtest Bitcoin. Or not backtest Bitcoin. I think that we are going to backtest $32,000. That is in the cards 100% for me. So I think we're going to go as high as 49,000, come back to 32,000, and then pretty much just hang out at about 38,000 for 200 days yet again before we make our next move to the upside. And that's what we're going to do. Breakout, backtest, boring. Breakout, backtest, boring. Breakout, backtest, boring. But during the boring time is the prime time accumulation time, ladies and gentlemen. That is when you want to be accumulating your coins, is when it is boring. Taking a look over here at the Fear and Greed Index, we are at 74. things are definitely getting on the greedy side. When this thing starts getting into the 80s, consider taking profit. 85 maybe, consider taking profit. On the RSI on the daily, let's look at where we're at on the weekly and on the daily. The weekly gives us more of the clue. As you can see, the stochastic RSI is going back to the upside, and on the daily we're at 87, which is certainly high, but it's not like so high like, oh my god, for the love of god, you need to sell, because it can get as high as like on the 95s. It's definitely high right now. But looking on the weekly, that really gives us the clue. The purple is on 75, which again is high, but it's not overwhelmingly high. And on past iterations of the retracement on the weekly time frame, we got as high as 85. And then again on the prior time, what I actually think that we're doing, we got as high as I believe right here was, and so we got as high as oh no, right here it was. So on the weekly, on the prior iteration, we got as high as 70 or 87. So when we start getting above, Pickle Rick, you savage.
I'm Pickle Rick.
Thank you for the roses. When we start getting above 80 on the weekly, that is when I'm going to strongly consider taking profits. And outside of that, I have just, when we start getting above 40,000, I'm going to start taking profits. XRP is going to $100 million. I don't know. Can you please explain the Ripple Uphold partnership that they just announced? Thank you. It's for cross-border transactions. So Ripple is a centralized company that utilizes the decentralized token that is XRP. Ripple and XRP are not the same. Ripple is to Grayscale as Bitcoin is to XRP. Okay? And the purpose of Ripple, the centralized company, is all about cross-border transactions at a very, very cheap price, which is what XRP does. And so the partnership is basically Uphold is going to be they're going to be doing cross-border transactions at a cheap price via Uphold. So that's what that is. That's basically the whole point of Ripple in the first place, and why I always say it's the winner of the start over of grand magnitude, because the biggest issue on the world stage, and we've been seeing it, is liquidity, the cost to move money, and not only the cost to move money, but the cost for these institutions to hold the money while things clear is really the biggest constraint point. And when you have a technology like XRP, like Ripple, you completely get rid of those constraints. Where do you see Bitcoin in 2024? New all-time highs. Perhaps just getting new all-time highs in the 60s to 80 range. Would Cake get to $100 this coming bull run? I don't remember. Let me see. Later, early, after April. Probably. How high can XRP get? Altogether, is there a maximum threshold? For me, in this bull run, $14 is the maximum parabolic level for XRP. Can Cake get to $100? Was the question. Can Cake get to $100? What do you think Quant can do? I think $1,000 is a very realistic target. But I think it'll probably go as high as $1,400. $1,388 is the actual number. Can Cake go to $100? Yeah, it can go to $100. The 2618, which is the sort of medium parabolic level. If it wants to go parabolic, which 90% of coins will not go parabolic, and I said this many times, but if it does, it will go to $100. If it doesn't, it will look somewhere in the $20 range. VXV. How many years till 100 million per XRP? 100 million what? If for the thing is for XRP to be 100 million, like we're not, the only way that that would be possible is if like the actual literal complete and utter collapse of the US dollar. Not just like, oh, this is garbage, like this sucks, like inflation's double what I feel like they're telling me it is. Like no, actually like $1 million is worth, you know, like $100. There's just not the, because it's all about market cap for price. Anybody who tells you that market cap, and by the way, XRP is my second biggest holding. Anybody who tells you that market cap doesn't matter is lying to you. The only context, if market cap doesn't matter, the only way that market cap doesn't matter is if you are just in it, you're trying to join a cult and you just like the technology and all of that, then cool, market cap doesn't matter. If you're in it for price gain and ROI, the only thing that matters is ROI, or the market capitalization. Jesus. All right, guys, go ahead and Pickle Rick, thank you for the confetti, you savage.
I'm Pickle Rick!
Christine, thank you for the rose. VXV. All right, guys, go ahead, write your coins down below. You guys know the deal. Every 5,000 likes that we get on TikTok, we will do a free giveaway on an exit review on a coin, particular coin that you guys would want, on how I would exit your coin in the bull market. So make sure you guys are spamming that like button, and spam the like button on YouTube as well, and comment down the coins that you guys want me to look at, or any questions you guys have. I don't just want to be a TA guy, and don't even have to be crypto. You can ask me whatever, anything you guys want to know. I'm here to share knowledge and entertainment. So we got VXV, we got AVAX, we got Gala, we got Theta. What's your favorite food? It's got to be steak. A nice, and I do steak a certain way. All right, I'm one of those. FET, I got you. Near. This is how I do my steak. All right, I'm gonna put you guys on. All right, you need a nice medium rare, or not a nice, or a nice thick boy. You need like a 1.5 to 2 inch steak, a thick boy, right? And then you're gonna take some kosher salt, and I mean you're just gonna like literally you cannot see the steak at all. Complete white. You're not gonna eat it like this, but it's completely white to where you cannot even see any surface area of the steak. Let it sit for 1 hour, okay? Wash it off after 1 hour. Pat dry. Put your other seasoning on it. You don't need to put more salt. Not sea salt, kosher salt. It is for tenderizing purposes only, not for seasoning. After the hour is up, take it off. Rinse it off. Pat it completely dry and put the seasoning that you like on there. You're going to get your pan or your grill, whatever. I like to do a a little slow cook on the grill, and then I like to pan sear it on a cast iron with some butter, and you baste it. But that salt, though, I'm telling you guys, that salt, it makes it so tender that you could cut it with a spoon. And it doesn't feel right. It's so juicy and tender, it doesn't even make any sense. So for me, I like a thick steak. A thick steak. Medium rare. Nice, beautiful crust. I have some videos on my TikTok of me cooking some tomahawks too. Like, they're way deep in the archives. Yeah, you gotta let it rest. That's right. Let it rest for 10 minutes. You gotta baste it the whole time with butter, parsley, all that. Have you done XLM recently? I have not. And I mean, I guess you gotta put a potato with it, but I actually like rice with my steak better, to be honest. But I love steak. And when I do like carnivores, because sometimes I do like a whole carnivore diet. NXRA, I got you, brother. I'll just eat nothing but steak. What are your thoughts on Big Time? I just bought some NXRA today. Today. What are your thoughts on Big Time? Is that like a coin? Alright, let's get some of these coins. Am I buying into FUD with XRP, XLM, HBAR, Quant? I don't think there's too much FUD. I like all those coins. HBAR's tokenomics are not amazing, but the rest of them, their tokenomics are fine. Crow. A lot of people hate on XRP, and the reason that they hate it is because they know what it is. Like, it's here. NXRA to the firmament, bro. Are we going to crack it like Hillary Clinton once said? We put a crack right in the firmament. Alright, we got VXV. Yeah, I like an XRA, but there's not enough data, to be honest. It hasn't had like a real bull run. So we'll see what she does. VXV retracement is $8. Parabolic is $40. We're at 4,000 likes already. Make sure you guys are spamming that like button, because we're about to do a giveaway already. I wonder if we could ever get a stream to like 50K. I like Crow, by the way, too. Some of you guys have been here for a while, but I broke down Crow. Like, Crow's here to stay. I'm rewatching Dragon Ball Z right now, guys, too. I'm bullish on Dragon Ball Z forever. Gold. I buy gold. I'm a gold and a silver stacker. For sure. We buy gold and silver every week too, just like I buy crypto and silver crypto every week. All right. How would you exit? Notionally, I'm looking for Bitcoin to get above $38,000, and I'm going to start rotating profits. Once that happens, if anything flies off the radar, I'm going to exit out of that too on the altcoins. But I'm going to be rotating Bitcoin profits into some altcoins that haven't went yet. Not all of them, but up to like 30%. And I'm going to start doing that at about $38,000. How would you exit 107,000 H bar, 50,000 XRP, 22,000 XR, 22,000 algo? It's all going to be dependent on like what the percentages are. Like every coin is going to be different. Every single coin is different. Silver for sure. Yeah, I bought a lot of assets. I bought real estate. I bought land. I bought silver, gold, crypto, stocks, dividends, life insurance. The one that is the most fun to me to actually like buy is silver. Silver and gold to me, there's just nothing like just holding it in your hands. Like just holding it, like, you guys hear this? I don't know if you guys can hear this right now. That's real silver. That's constitutional. Something about that. Something about that real deal, physical, in your hands. Not your keys, not your crypto. Not in your hands. It doesn't belong to you. Caliber, I do full portfolio reviews and exit points. But we got 5,000 likes on my Patreon. I offer that service. But we got 5,000 likes on TikTok. So I am thinking of a number between, and this is how I would do it. If you win, then I'll show you exactly how I do it on my Patreon for your entire portfolio. So go ahead, start guessing a number between 1 and 100. Whoever wins will win a coin exit point. All right, we got 8 is not it. 1 is not it. 51, 47, 88, 38, 7, 9, 73, 21, 71, 18. None of those are it. 77, 66, 55, 44, 69, 22, 11, 100, 33, 78. None of those are it. 52 is not it. 38 is not it. 12, 77, 26, 24, 88 is not it again. 99, not it. 90, 67, 49 is not it. 45 is not it. 1, 35, 2, 3 is not it. 5, 50 is not it. 4 is the winner. That was my baseball number. Number 4. What is your coin? What is your coin? Avalanche. All right, let's do it. That was your coin anyways, so that was next anyways, right? It's AVAX, right? What's the ticker for it? Yep. Crypto exit coin. So basically, T, what's going on is I offer, we play a game every live, well, we started playing a game every live stream recently. And basically, the game is every 5,000 likes that we get on TikTok, I will think of a number between 1 and 100. Whoever gets it right, they tell me a coin, and I will tell them exactly how I would play this coin with my knowledge in the bull run. And I offer this service for an entire portfolio, review and critiques and all that on my Patreon. But this is just sort of a giveaway that I do just for fun. All right. AVAX. I would take 20% at $36. I would take 10% at $72, 10% at $86. What is that? 40%? I would take 20% at $215 and 20% at $343, and I would hold 20% forever. XLM prediction, $3.11. Do you mess with Putin? No, not really. Are you happy? I'm extremely happy. But happiness is not what people should be chasing, in my opinion. I think the most overrated thing in life is happiness. What people should be chasing is peace. Because peace is the tree that bears the fruit of happiness. Are you rich? I am. Are you happy? I am. I called the bottom on the day 6 months in advance with video evidence. And I called this breakout on the day 2 months in advance with video evidence. 311 is the parabolic. That's right. For XLM, yep. Yeah, peace. Even in the Bible. The Bible never promises you happiness. It promises you peace. Peace is the tree. That's what you got to water. That's what you got to protect. Not happiness. Happiness is the climax. You can't be happy every single moment. But peace, you can have peace every single moment. Miz, thank you for the roses, you savage.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
All right. Let's continue. Make sure you guys are spamming that like button. We're on Gala. Once we get to 10,000 likes, we'll do another one. He says, thanks, friend. No problemo. But yes, to answer your question, T. Because I protect my peace. I honor my peace. I water my peace. That brings me immense amount of joy. Big ol' Rick, thank you for the trumpets. Out of the night. What up, Ski? What up, bro?
But the cream.
Oh, that's not Pickle Rick's.
I'm Pickle Rick!
Peace and gratitude will make you happy. It is scientifically impossible to be grateful and sad in the same moment. Don't believe me? Try it. Did you say AVAX is going over 200? It's possible. That's the parabolic level. Gala, 38 cents to 120. There you go. He's on it. That's right. Theta. Feet near. I'm thinking about making a video about this too, guys. Where do you think is that Litecoin will go? And like, this is the dirty part about people in my industry, like not necessarily, but like people that are like talk about trading. And I never advocate for trading, by the way. I think that everybody is capable of it. Everybody is capable of being a successful trader. But the amount of people that are actually made of the right stuff and actually understand risk management and actually have the mental capacity to and the emotional capacity to do what is necessary is a small fraction of society. And there's like two halves, and I'm thinking about making a video about this, but I'm not 100% sure. But basically, there are two halves to trading successfully in a long-term period of time. You have the technicals, which I can teach anybody the technicals. The technicals are, you got your Elliott waves, your Wyckoff, you got your Fibonacci's. I trade with the moon, but I can teach anybody the technicals. The technicals are easy. You got your 4-year cycles, your 7-year cycles. All these things will technically give you what you're looking for. But that's only half the equation. And the other half of the equation is doing it's like the emotional part of things. Because money is very, very emotional. And trading certainly is emotional. You look like a crypto golfer. ETH. I think ETH is 7,000 to 15,000 in the bull run. So the other half of things is your emotional. And you either basically, to like be a real deal successful trader, you either A, have to be like a sociopath and just be completely disconnected, or B, you have to do a lot of like healing and a lot of like inner child work and all this stuff. And it's not fun or sexy and it takes a lot of work. But I recommend the latter. I don't recommend people be sociopaths. But yeah, that's what it takes. And no one really talks about like the emotional, mental fortitude that is needed to do that successfully. They always just talk about like, oh, I got this one indicator from this algorithm, and every time it's like, no, bro, it doesn't work that way. Because you have to understand risk. There's a lot that goes into it, which is why I always just recommend dollar cost averaging. Quant is 1,000 to 1,400. We got Theta. And we're already at 6,250 likes. Make sure you guys are spamming that like button, hitting that share. Ocean. The more people that share, that you share it to, the more people that can spam the like button and the more giveaways that we can do. So you guys know what to do. But yeah, I'm not a therapist. I can't tell you guys what to do. Most therapists probably need a therapist, but I can tell you what worked for me. And it was gratitude and breathing and prayer and all this stuff that isn't fun and is boring. That's what worked for me. Your long-term holds: Bitcoin, XRP, Ethereum. Although I don't like Ethereum. I have a love-hate relationship with Ethereum, but I respect it. Long-term bags. Those are the big three. HBAR, Sauce, DNX. NXRA. Link. Hex. These are all coins that I like for the long term. Hex, maybe not. XDC, XYO. Can you do T-Fuel? I got you. Theta, $9 as high as $39. Thoughts on... Oh, Quant. Yeah, Quant. Did I not say Quant? Quant's in my top 5. Did I miss Quant? I have a list on a spreadsheet. There's a lot of coins that I really like, but there's really only a few. If you guys saw my tier list, there's only a few coins where I'm like, I'm certain that they're going to be around. Long term, it's just forever. Like it's part of my portfolio this bull run. I'm going to sell like 99% of it. And part of my portfolio this bull run, I'll only sell like 70 or 80% of it. And I'll hold 20 or 30% forever. Like Bitcoin is in that. But yeah, I did the tier list. And there's a lot of coins that I like and I'm interested in. But there's very few coins where I'm like, this is here forever. What do you like better, Quant or XLM? Oh, that's a tough one. I like both of them a lot, but I would have to say Quant. Can you look at DGB, please? I got you. What was the one? T-Fuel? HBAR. I got you. Fuel. Why? Why do I like Quant better? Because I think XRP has a first mover advantage with the SEC over XLM. But it's not like you're splitting hairs. Like I like both of them. But I think that Quant is kind of in a class of its own where XLM has XRP and they're basically the same. Rug pull. XCC is in my long term. I have a spreadsheet. I was just like listing off the top of my head. I have a spreadsheet though. 33 cents for T Fuel. As high as 160. Yeah, Link versus Quant. That's a tough one. I like both of them as well, though. My kids have a portfolio on Robinhood. And they have like some stocks, and it's more like for long term, but Link is on there in their portfolio. And it's actually their biggest winner. It's like carrying their stock losses. Evening, all you savage. Evening.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Is there any tax strategies upon exiting? Yes, there is. I'm not a tax professional, but I know some basic stuff. Oshke, what up, bro? He says, yo, ski. If you hold a coin for 1 year and 1 day, so 366 days, it is now in long-term capital gains. That saves you half right there. So if it's in short-term capital gains, and this is what people get confused. All right, let me just break this down basically for what I understand. So let's say you got coin A and you bought it for $1,000, right? And let's say coin A goes to $2,000. We'll just put a K here. All right. People think that they now owe money on $2,000, but they did not. They do not. They owe money off of their profit, which is this, because they doubled their money. So they don't owe any taxes on any of the initial investment. They owe taxes on their profit, which would be $1,000. So if it is over 1 year that you've held this particular coin, it is 20%. If it is less than 1 year, it is 40%. In this particular case, if you held this coin and it doubled and it was less than a year, you would owe 40% on $1,000, which would give you $400 would be your tax bill for this $2,000 gain. If it were 20%, you would owe $200. But that's just like part of the equation. There's also, let's say I have this coin over here. I have this example over here. This is my profit. And again, I'm not a tax professional, okay? I just have basic understanding. Talk to your tax guy. But make sure he works for you and not the IRS. You want like a Better Call Saul type guy. You don't want somebody who works for the IRS. You can file your taxes. You want somebody that's going to strategize for you. All right, so you have this example over here. But let's say at the same time you bought some coin B for $1,000 too. And let's say during the same time frame, coin B is now worth $400 or $500. Well, you could sell this one for a profit and sell this one for a loss. And this is called tax loss harvesting. And this would now offset your profit. So now you wouldn't owe any taxes. But you could buy this back if you still believe in Bitcoin B. 30 days later, you could buy this back. This is USA taxes. Yes, I don't know anything about other countries' taxes. But yeah, there's lots of strategies to use. You could open up a business. You could have business expenses. You could have a rental property. There's lots of things you could do to not pay taxes. Like, this is all you need to know about the American tax code. Amazon, the most profitable company in tax got a $139 million tax refund. I'm going to say it again because I don't think you heard me. Amazon, the most profitable company in the world, got a $139 million tax refund. Some people might be like, man, screw Amazon. But me personally, I'm like, okay, they're obviously playing a different game than what I'm playing or what I was playing. I want to play that game. I don't want to play the game that I was playing. I want to play the game that Amazon is playing. I want to play by their rules. She said, I need a tax professional that Amazon uses. Well, the game is like W-2 jobs. You're 40% off the top. The game is this. Here's the game. Again, I'm not a tax professional, but I understand a little bit. Yo, Ski, when will you stop accumulating crypto to support your tax strategy? I have other business ventures where I don't really have to worry as much about that I can have write-offs. But, what was I saying? Okay, what was I? Damn, I had like a whole thing here. A tax professional. Where was my mind at? I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah. Okay. I got you. Here you go. So you have different like codes of tax. You have employees, and that's 40% off the top. You're going to pay 40% with state Social Security. You're paying 40% off the top. So that means every dollar that you make, you now have 60 cents to pay whatever you need to pay with, to buy crypto, to pay your house, to pay your loan. The thing with the business though is they make the same dollar, but they pay their taxes after their car, after their building, after their supplies, after their cell phone. You have to pay your cell phone, your building, your house, your supplies, your car with this bit. They pay it with the $1 amount. And whatever's left over, that's what they pay taxes on. I know this looks like crazy. Oh, man. There we go. Now it doesn't. But they don't teach you this in school. Rules are be a business owner, not an entrepreneur or an employee. That's correct. As far as like the most tax advantageous way to make money, that is correct. And the thing is, like, you don't even have to be profitable. You don't even have to like it's so crazy. You don't even have to make money. Okay, here's what it is. Like, rich people, they don't have hobbies. They have business ventures. Someone might call a hobby what someone might call a hobby, they call a business venture. What is the difference? There is no difference. Except for one is a tax write-off and one we pay with our money. That's the difference. Because you don't even have to make money with a business. You just have to intend to make money. Again, I'm not a tax professional. I just understand a little bit about it. But there are definitely, like, when you're looking for a tax professional, you don't want somebody who works for the IRS. Like, there are tax filers, and then there are tax strategists. You want a strategist. You don't want a filer. Like, you can file your taxes. You want to figure out, like, what can you do to, what can you do to help you on your, to not pay Uncle Sam. Here's a little history lesson for you. Before 1914, we never paid taxes. Nobody paid taxes before 1914. And then they made an amendment. But before then, we overthrew the government for 1% taxes. We overthrew an entire government for 1%. And now we happily pay 40%. In 1914 is when the Tax Act was put into Congress. Or into the Constitution. And before then, it was only to fund wars. I was always wondering if owning a laundromat is actually profitable. I don't own a laundromat. I can't tell you. I've owned business or vending machines though, and it's a similar thing. What's up, late night session? We're just talking about taxes. I kind of agree with Robert Kiyosaki a little bit on taxes. He's like, he says, as an American, you have a duty not to pay your taxes legally. Because, what are they going to spend it on? They're going to spend it on war. They're going to spend it on, like, dumb stuff. Like, we're $34 trillion in debt right now. Where's that money? Where did that money go to? How did SpaceX send a rocket up into space for a fraction of the price of NASA? For like a tenth of the price that NASA did it. How was they able to do that? It's because government stuff is like super inefficient. All right, anyways, I digress. We got almost 7,000 likes. Keep spamming that like button. Yeah, most people tip the government. You don't need to tip the government. What were we at? NXRA and Crow. Anyways, but that's my philosophy on it. You can I'm all for social programs like helping poor people and all this and that. But what I'm not for is like just wasting money. Anyways, but that's Christine says all the rockets curve so they don't hit the roof. The firmament. NXRA, like I said, we don't really have too much data on NXRA. But the parabolic level, 28 cents as high as 32 cents for NXRA. I like NXRA. I'm bullish on NXRA. What is the... Let's look at NXRA, actually. What we got? $850 million. That's a solid number. And it's only at 6 cents. Pretty crazy. We need a new song. All right, what you did a review on NXRA. I took notes on your exit targets. Yeah, I like NXRA. It hasn't really had a bull run, so like you really gotta, on those new coins, you really gotta base it off of Bitcoin, to be honest. Like you gotta figure out like what is Bitcoin doing. But I like NXRA though. I just bought some today. I think that's it. I think we got Crow. You guys can drop some more coins down if you want. You guys can drop, but it needs to move. Drop your questions down. You can ask me anything. I know a little bit about a lot. Crow, this looks pretty good here for Crow. Especially making a new... Do you think the bull run has started? We're in phase 2 of the bull run, which the phase 2 is just the retracement. So it's not going to be like an actual bull run, like as far as new all-time highs until phase 3. And that's going to be in 2024. But right now, what we're actually doing in this moment right now is a retracement. Ocean, I got you. Do you think 100K NXRA is good or buy even more? I would still have it on a smaller like part of your portfolio because it's a low market cap coin. You think we go to 26 after tapping 37, 38K? It's possible. What are your thoughts on Big Time? Is that a coin? You said that earlier. But is that a particular coin? I'm unaware of it. I can look at the charts if it is. My personal thoughts on Bitcoin is that we go as high, somewhere between 39,000 as high as 49,000. And I think after that moment, we're going to back test 32,000. I don't think we're going to go below 29,000. And if we do, it looks less bullish. It's not as bullish. It's not a good thing for the bull run. So, me personally, I think that 30,000, 32,000, like I have buy orders already in place. But I don't think that like going below 28,000 is a good thing for Bitcoin at this point. So maybe biasly, just for hope for a good bull run, I would say no. I don't think we're going to 26K. I think we're going as high as 49K right now. And then we're going to back test 32K, which that's going to be violent. Going from 49,000 all the way down to 32,000. Like that's going to be, you're talking 40%. All right, what is this Big Time? Let's take a look. I've never heard of it. Been enjoying your videos lately. The markets are crazy. Anything's possible, that's right. But my thesis is call it 45,000 and then back test it in about 30,000. That's basically what I think is going to happen. And that's still going to be really violent. So we got 5 billion is the maximum supply. Like that's not, is that 5 billion? 100,000. Yeah, 5 billion. That's not too crazy. I mean, I've never heard of this coin. Look at the website. This is a gaming token. Like a play to earn. Kind of looks like, wow. Looks like World of Warcraft. What is the ticker for this one? Big time. Is it just, it's literally just big time. All right, fair enough. Let's look at it. Because you asked earlier. VRAMNW. I got you. And then VRA. Big time. Ship has sailed. Too late by 12 months. Did it go like parabolic or something? Big time. Well, I don't think any ship has sailed until Bitcoin is. Yeah, man, there's not really a lot of data on this one. This is pretty new. Until Bitcoin makes a new all-time high. I can pull a fib on this thing, but realistically, you like a year of data. So it's not really... I can give you like a short-term outlook. But retracement, you're looking at 23 cents. And then parabolic, 90 cents. That's kind of a medium time frame. Are we going up? I think so. You'll be able to afford to date outside of your family. Dirty old trucker. Okay, thank you. I love your content. Thank you. I appreciate you. Yeah, we're about like, I think we're making... Yeah, we're like literally busting through the previous... Where are we at right now? We're going up right now during this live. So we got as high as 36,000 earlier. Let me go on to 15. NXRA looking bullish. Yeah, this is even like bullish for Bitcoin, even in a micro. So this is like a breakout of, you have, let's put this horizontal ray here. So this is the previous high right here. And then we find like we were kind of trading in this range for a little while. I don't know, like a week, maybe 8 days. And then we finally broke out, and now it looks like we're back testing. So that could be really good. If we can hold 35,200, that could definitely signal in the short term like another continuation leg, which is what I think is going on right now. Like I think we're in the midst of this move right here. Like I've been pretty consistent with my thoughts on that. But basically, this is where I think we're at. Like, even... Like, look at that fat candle. Ah, damn it, bro. I hate it when I do that. I gotta fix that. But, we even, like, paused out here. Same like that. But look at this fat candle. If we... Yeah, this is good, man. Like, let's go back. There's really nothing. Maybe there's a little bit at 38,000. Well, that's probably the next stopping point. finally going to be able to afford to get my cousin's tube shot. That's great news. Gordon Gecko says, everyone's saying gaming and RWA are going to be the next narrative. For this reason, I don't think either will be. Well, you know me, I'm a contrarian, so being a contrarian is, it served me well. 49,000. Amp says 49,000 to 32K will crush alts. I agree. I think so. But I think it's going to be short-lived. And then after that happens, we're going to be sideways again for another 200 days. And it's just going to be, boring again. But like, buckle up and accumulate, because that's it, bro. Like, that's the last one. There's no more retracements. There's no more retracements coming in. It's all about just accumulating. Like, bro, just accumulate. After we get our back test on 32K, like, bro, it's accumulation time for me. The Fetch AI, a lot of people like it. I'm kind of indifferent on it. I think the charts will do well, though. Me personally, I'm like, I don't think that. I've said this before on some of my live streams. I believe the technology of AI is going to, like, absolutely, positively, unequivocally change every single thing and maybe even destroy humanity, right? That being said, I don't think AI is here like we think or like it's being presented. I think a lot of it is data collecting rather than actual proper artificial intelligence. And so I think a lot of the AI coins are like, where is Fetch AI? Like, let's look at Fetch AI. Like, where is it getting its computing power from is my thing. Like, let's look at it. Let's take a deep dive. Kind of deep dive. December will drop 40%. I think so. That's not going to feel good, by the way. All right, let's look at Fetch AI. Like, where are they getting their computing power from? Is it just private computers? Like, where's the computing power coming from? Do they have a, you know? Because they have to have computing power to do, like, actual AI stuff. Where's it coming from? I would like to see, like, their white paper. But my point of what I'm saying is a lot of this stuff to me is kind of more hype than actual technology. All right, let's see. I will say that about AI though, it has a really strong community. Not AI, Fetch AI has a really strong community. But this is how you guys dig into. It's definitely speculative. Can you do liquidity, sir? LQ. What is that? LQTY. I got you. QTY. Do you believe the Bitcoin spot ETF before the halving? No. I don't think the actual spot ETF is going to happen until the bull run. Amps on YouTube and TikTok, my man. But I did a deep dive on DNX, and that's why, like, I'm actually kind of excited about DNX, is because It actually has the computing power because it uses the miners. Where the rest of them, it's like, where are you getting the power that's needed to do what you say that you're going to do? That's the part where I've always been like, how is it actually AI? And like, I'm not seeing anything. Decentralized peer-to-peer applications that are free from central rent seeking. To harness the power of AI and automation and carry out complex tasks in digital economy. Okay. So, to me, it's kind of like maybe like a decentralized ChatGPT, but like I don't think ChatGPT is actually AI though. I think it's just like a database. You know what I mean? Like ChatGPT is really cool, but it's not actually AI. Anyways, I didn't dive that deep into it, but I didn't see anything on there where I'm like, oh shit, that's AI right there. But if we look at DNX though, I don't think that DNX is here, like has the AI, but I think it has the computing power necessary to actually tackle what could be one of the most complex problems to ever exist. That's why I'm excited about DNX. Personally. What do you think of Pepe? I'm not against gambling at all. But that's what it is. It's not investing. It's gambling. I'm not against gambling, but you shouldn't gamble and call it investing. Like, I wouldn't bet on the Browns this weekend and be like, oh, I'm investing into the Browns. It's like, no, I'm gambling. I think they'd say it's funny. Ave's up 23% on the day. Crazy. What coin do I never talk about that I should be looking into? You guys have put me on to a couple coins. What coin is like, you need to be looking at this one. Freedom. We got that Freedom coin. Dot's all right. It's all right. Ocean. Oh, I didn't even do Ocean. My bad. I got distracted. My wife bought some Dot. Engine. Neon. Go Browns. Tell. PRPY. All right, Ocean. So, you had your breakout to the automatic rally, which we put here. That looks like it's got hit. This is a downtrend here. Actually went all the way to the 236. You could confirm this as a reversal of the downtrend if you get above 41 cents. So that's kind of like, you want to get into the 42-cent range to have this be a proper reversal. Retracement for Ocean is $1, which again, I've told you guys, anytime the actual number is $1, or $100 or $1,000, anytime it's a nice even number, the real number is 88 cents because there's going to be a sell wall there by, like, you know, robots basically. Parabolic level of $4.70. Amp, was it you that was like really into was you the one that was really into Naka? XYO. I bought some XYO today too. Soul. Are you asking me to do Soul? I'm big on Naka. Where do you buy Naka? Soul. I made a funny video about Solana. I wouldn't touch it here though. Probably gets rejected here soon. If it gets above like $48, it could run to the 236. But it's probably going to get rejected here. Charts don't look too bad on. I actually think, I don't like the technology of Solana, but I think that it has a cult-like community. And I think the charts look decent for Solana. DOT is $28, as high as $185. You bought it on KuCoin. I think we got grandfathered into KuCoin. Do people still have trouble with KuCoin? Gallon of $1? I think it's possible. Some people, I don't know. I don't have any trouble with KuCoin at all. But I might have got grandfathered. Same thing for TEL. TEL needs to get above 0.003 cents. Retracement for TEL is 2 cents. Parabolic level, 21 cents. Satoshi Nakamoto. 180. All right, let's look up Morpheus. They said it's a logistician coin. 47 million. That number has, like, this is what I've seen with Morpheus, and this is why there's been a couple of times where I've been like really intrigued about it, because the numbers on this coin are like, it's certainly like, why is it that this is the number? 47,897,218. Why is that the number? Like, this is what this coin like really intrigues me about. I guarantee you that this number means something. Let's see. See, now I'm curious. What would I type in? No, not this. There's like a calculator. I forget how to do it. Number calculator. Meaning. There we go. This is what I wanted. Alright. Let's see. Boom. I think we probably gotta take these decimals out. What does it say? It's a number one coin. Number one. Self-reliant. DGB, please. Plug it into Gematria. Good idea. Why did I not do that? Gmach. What is the website? MAT. Here we go. Is this the one? The Gematrinator? Here we go. See, now I'm curious about this coin. It's the same. 1162. So what does this number mean? It's still a 1. Okay. Okay, let him cook. Okay, what about Morpheus? Morpheus network. Morpheus dot network. That's interesting. 221, 77, 71. That 71 is I think that's a 21 number. The 20th prime. I lied. $77 is like a lucky number. 7 times 11. 88855. What about 15, 13, 31? Huh. Yeah, it's definitely interesting. Just on the like the code of it. Like there's something that's going on with this coin. I'm not sure what it is. We hit 10K. All right, guys. I'm over here nerding out on this coin because there's just something about it that makes me like really. There's something so specific that makes it intriguing, like the name, the Fibonacci's on the price. It has me like really intrigued just on that alone. And I don't know anything about this coin. All right, I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 100. All right, yeah, 1 and 100. Go. $33 is not it. 37, 17, not it, not it, not it. 24, 43, 42, 54, 43, 67, 2, 32, not it, not it, not it. 82, 96, 83, 87, 4, 83, 66, 99, 9, 28, not it, not it, not it. 23, 88 is not it. 1 is not it. 8 is not it. 6 is not it. 72, 24, not it. 98 is not it. 15 is not it. 7, 69, 43, 34, 58, not it, not it. 31, 21. 21. 21 is the winner. 21 is the winner for Alex. What is your coin, Alex? He said -1. No. I think I'm going to nerd out on this coin later. I'm going to do like a full decode on this coin later. Unless you guys want to see me do that live. DGB. Because I'm like, there's something that's just like, every time I've seen it, I'm like, what, huh? It's always like the Fibonacci's on the coin are just like, what? That's crazy. All right, so we got DGB for Alex. I'm not an expert decoder. That's an element of my game, but it's not like my game. You know what I mean? Like, but we'll do it though. I do a little bit of decoding. Can you do GRT? I got you, bro. Render. And we'll do another one. All right, so DGB. This looks like a pretty good Wyckoff accumulation. GRT $1.88 as high as $9.49. That's 2025. This looks like a pretty good Wyckoff accumulation here. We would want this level to hold here to be confirmation. And we would get our sign of strength above 1.3 cents. So I have your automatic rally here at 2 cents. I would take 10% profit there. I would take 20% profit at 6.6 cents. I would take another 20% at 10 cents. So that puts you at 50%. I would take 20% at 26 cents and 10 to 20% depending on how much you want to hold for the next bull run at 42 cents. Gala, all my predictions besides Bitcoin are for 2025. I forgot. 120 for Gala. Thoughts on Casper? I think it's pretty solid. I don't really like the tokenomics on it. Like the charts don't look that great, but I think the project is solid. LQTY. Not a bad looking chart. It's pretty new. You want to get above like $2.45 for this thing to like really start making noise. We're at the 0.5. Oh, so we already got rejected. Yeah, I was just gonna say 0.5 is a point to get rejected. So if you want the 236 to hold, maybe have another leg to the upside at the 702 at $2.80. Parabolic level is $11. But we haven't really had a bull run on this one. But yeah, there you go. Render. Yeah, Render's chart looks really good too. We'll see if we can get above the 382 here to the 0.5. That's going to be the first level at $3.40. Maximum retracement is $4.71. Parabolic level, $23. Same thing for Render though. Like it hasn't had a real bull run, so it could go a lot higher. But that's just like the medium term outlook on the coin. All right, guys, keep spamming the like button. We'll do some nerding out because I'm really curious about this coin right now. Morpheus. All right, what numbers? All right, so we're getting 13, 31, 15. Like, I know that 15 connects you to the year of the tiger and the Shemitah. What else do we got? Let's look up, what does 13 mean? I forget. 13, 31. It's interesting that it has both of them. 4. I think 13 is something to do with Judaism too. But I know like on the charts on Morpheus, how are you able to buy on KuCoin? I don't know. I think I was grandfathered in. Because I was using KuCoin before and I just never... MNW. Troy, I got you. Because if I remember right, like the retracements too are like crazy numbers. I'm trying to think. Yeah, so you have $8.33, $13, and then $21. It was this one right here. Yep, that's it. It was $3.69 was the retracement, and you had